Hi, I'm B. Allen, aka podcast host, aka comedian, and informer of things you may or may not know. I'm a heathen, and sometimes say things you may or may not agree with. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Jay Jamal, minister, comedian, and podcast host. The opinions of this podcast are for entertainment only. Please pray for the pod, and may God help us all.
It's a free country. Until then, don't cancel us and enjoy the scheduled program. Welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't what you think.
This is episode 116 of the Church Parking Lot Podcast, a comedic conversation and controversial between a minister and a heathen.
Don't know who's who.
Be sure. I think I know who's Be sure to check out our website, churchparkinglotpodcast.com.
Sure.
And our sole sponsor, shopnewclothes.com for your podcast apparel and out-of-the-box graphic t-shirt designs.
Yeah.
So, man, on this Mother's Day weekend, we're going to get this one started like we always do with our favorite segments.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, before we do that, let me introduce yourself.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, doing a little fast. Slow down. Speed racer, go. I am B. Allen.
Hey, this is your boy Jay Jamal.
Yes, and we are co-hosts of the Church Parking Lot Podcast.
Sure.
So we're going to start this thing like we always do with our favorite segment entitled For Why.
Why?
Jay Jamal, you got it this week.
I do, man.
Yeah.
I do, man. This is kind of a familiar story with a little different take on it.
Okay.
I've never been to this bank.
Okay.
I've never been. But I know some people who have been to this bank.
Yeah.
Bank.
What kind of bank we talking about?
I wonder if you've ever been to
the
this
bank?
To this bank.
I've
This
been to the river
specific
bank.
bank.
I've been to the, the bank where you frequent, your finances.
Right.
It's about it. I think I've seen Lloyd Banks in a concert. I've seen somebody get banked. Where I'm from, you might call it getting jumped.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've never visited a bank, a reproductive bank?
You have to fill me in here. I'm not following you.
Have you ever been to a sperm bank?
Why would I need to get sperm from a bank?
Not making a withdrawal.
Oh.
You're making a deposit.
Is that what they call it? You have to physically go to a place to go to the sperm bank? I thought this was like a place in the mind. Like,
no, you go to a sperm bank and you make a
place.
deposit.
No. I've never done so.
Never done so?
No.
Never thought about it?
No. Not till just now.
Never been low on cash and you just thought about it?
Oh, wait, they paying? How much are they paying? What's the rate? What's the sperm rate? I got plenty of soldiers for you.
Yeah, man. There are certain banks, and I think these are specifically in the U.S., where they will pay you for your sperm.
Wow.
Same way with blood banks.
Okay.
Yeah, you make a deposit, they give you, hit you off with a little bit.
Yeah, well, I would think that sperm's got to be worth a little more, though, because you don't know what my sperm could become. If my sperm becomes the richest man in the history of mankind...
You have no ties to him.
Yes, I do. I have no ties to him other than that DNA that's tied just like that. Yeah, that little roller coaster ride that sits out of your blood cells. Yeah, that's me. Tell me I ain't got no ties.
No, man, you gotta sign a disclaimer, a waiver form.
Man, nah, they forged that.
You ain't signing nothing.
No, I'll sign it, but you're going to have me on camera, and I'm going to have to willingly say I'm willingly signing my rights over. If you ain't got all that, no, I still got a fighting shot.
But you also do have a fighting shot to get, put on child support.
Yeah, okay. Well, hold on now. Wait a minute.
I mean,
how can you put me on child support? I didn't ask for this. I just asked for the check.
I mean, you kind of did. See, it's a catch-22. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a little tricky.
Man. Yeah. Well, they set limits on how much sperm you can give.
Okay.
What's wrong with you, man?
How do they measure that? Literally.
They count how many times you done come in.
How many times you came? Okay. Continue. You said it, not me.
Yeah, man. That's what they do. They measure how many times you have visited the sperm bank and given some samples.
Man, y'all need to check out the last episode. Anyway, yeah.
And in order to go to a sperm bank, you got to fill out all kinds of stuff, family diseases. They look at some sperm banks look at your grades. Some sperm banks look at your creativity, give you psychiatric tests and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's wild, man.
They don't want no dumb babies.
I mean, if you're gonna make me, be a monkey and put on the show, I need to really get paid. You talking about all these tests, yeah, man. What happened to the random, you just pick a slot and this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? I miss the good old days, man.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Just go ahead, you just take this one.
Take that one.
Like it's a card trick.
Yeah, and it developed and it, yeah.
It is what it is.
Isn't that how Oprah got here? I might be misquoting, but somebody that was real rich got here they got adopted and.
Yeah, Oprah did get adopted.
Yeah, see, I knew I wasn't far off. I knew, and I bet they ain't have a say. They ain't have no say.
Well, these people really did not have a say.
Okay.
In what was going to transpire. There is a Dutch man who frequented the sperm bank a lot.
Frequented it a lot.
Yes.
That's two words, okay. Go ahead.
This guy who has fathered at least 550 children.
Wow.
550 children. He has now been permanently banned from donating sperm by the Dutch court.
What are they banning him because they saying he's put too many babies out here?
Yes.
But wait. See that
what's wrong, man?
How are you gonna put a limit on something like this? It's natural, right? You saying these ladies need sperm and I got it. I don't understand.
I got everybody.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
Who need it, I got it.
And as healthy as I am producing the sperm, the baby gonna be healthy. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm in here 3 times a week. Sometimes on Saturday when the janitor let me in the back door.
I'm pulling OT.
Yeah. You don't ever wonder why you come home, you come into work on Monday and it's already samples just laid out. Yeah, that's me. I'm putting work in.
I just need y'all to test these. They already ready.
Man, I'm employee of the month. I don't even work here.
Hey, the Dutch law says that you are only able to donate sperm and produce a maximum of 25 children with 12 mothers. That is the max you're able to do.
What, like in life?
Yes, like after 25 children, you cannot come and deposit sperm anymore.
So if it's after 25, if 25 is the cutoff, how do you get 475 more babies?
Change your name.
Oh, no, man.
Huh?
Somebody's got to lose their job. Several people need to lose their job. You telling me the limit is 25?
The limit is 25 babies with 12 different people.
And this man has made it to 500.
550. At least 550.
They can't even keep count.
They can't.
That's amazing, man.
The people that have used this guy or this guy's sperm, they are really upset because now they're confronted with the fact that the children and their family are a part of a huge kinship network with hundreds of half siblings, which they did not choose.
I mean, you don't always get to pick your family.
You can't pick your family, baby.
Yeah.
You can't pick your family.
I don't understand the gripe behind that anyway. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Hey, listen, my thing is everybody got somebody to play with.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Hey, this man, depending on how long he has been giving sperm, there are kids that are not only the same age, possibly born on the same day, got the same birth date, possibly are in the same house, possibly are in the same family.
You know what? All right. Now I'm starting to understand the limit, the cutoff.
Yeah.
Especially if you in the same city.
Hold
on.
Yeah.
Man. You got like a whole DNA cult.
Yes.
Just growing. And nobody knows. And they don't know either.
You have your own city.
Ugh. You imagine going out and you just find out that this girl that you like at the bar she got the same sperm bank daddy. Yeah.
You imagine dating somebody and you find out that's your sister or your brother?
Oh man, that's gotta be rough.
I knew we had a connection. That's bad, yo.
That's real bad.
Have you ever, Richmond is big, but it's also small. Mm-hmm. So have you ever, accidentally dated someone that was, related or connected to you?
No. You save that for West Virginians. We don't do that over here in Virginia. Don't bring that. Whatever you heard when you was living in Chicago, it ain't true. That's the wrong Virginia. That's West Virginia. They do that over there. Virginia, we know our cousins and we don't touch them. What is the rule? What is it? Got to be a fifth cousin and up, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We abide by that.
Yeah.
But not me. I don't touch none of them.
I've had an instance like that.
Oh no.
But we never did anything.
Okay.
Never did anything. Like we went to the same school. Like I think she was like a year younger or something like that than me. But technically it didn't count, but it did count because her mother married into my family.
Oh, okay.
So her mother married, I think it was my cousin, my uncle's son or something like that. So,
Gotcha.
But we went to the same school.
Right.
So me and her, we started talking and started liking each other. And then all of a sudden, we were, I think it was either for a funeral or we had like a family picnic or something like that. And
Gotcha.
She was there and I was there. And so I saw her, she saw me, we, started talking, and I was like, oh, hey, why are you here? She was like, oh, yeah, such and such is my dad. And I was like, dad?
Like my dad is your dad?
Yeah. Like, for real, dad? Or she was like, no, my mom, and him dated for a while, so I just call him dad because they're married and stuff like that. So I went over and asked my mom, and she was like, oh, yeah, that's your cousin. That's your great uncle's son or something like that. I was like, oh, yeah, that was short-lived.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah, never did that again. Never did that. That is exactly why, even here, I'm not from here, but even here, I ask people, well, who your mama? Cause you never know.
Yeah, you gotta get all the information.
You gotta get it. Small world. Get it. Cause years ago I went to a family reunion and it was in Ohio and they have this big African American museum where they actually can trace your DNA. And I found out that our DNA started in North Carolina. Oh. And with more research, there is a lot of berries in North Carolina.
You just put your whole government out there.
I hope not.
A lot of berries in North Carolina.
There's a lot of people out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of,
whatever my name is. Hey, out there somewhere. Yeah, you find them.
They out there, man.
Yeah.
So here's my advice to y'all. If you dating somebody, know who their family is, because you never know. You might run into that long lost cousin.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
I don't care if it's beyond the 5th generation or 5th cousin. I don't care. You have the label of cousin.
Yeah.
That's. I'm not going any further.
I mean, your 5th cousin, got a fifth of that. That's something. Stranger things have happened.
That just begs the question. For why? Why? For?
That was the end of the story? Why for you dating your cousin, man? I guess. Oh, man, I don't know. Where's the child support go, man?
Huh?
Where's the child support go?
What do you mean, where's it go?
Who pays it?
He don't. He signed a waiver. You want to pay child support on 550 plus kids?
No, man. I want to request the alimony from the kids.
From the kids?
Yeah. Stressing me out. I got 500. Y'all was supposed to cut me off at 25. Y'all let me go to 500? No, y'all owe me. Y'all owe me now.
So it's their fault.
Yes. It's absolutely their fault. You don't think so? If you went to a restaurant and there was a 1 steak maximum,
right,
and you bought that 1 steak, right?
Right.
And for some reason, whenever you say, hey, bring me another steak, they bring you another one, that's their fault. If I die from eating too many steaks, it said on the door you can't have more than one, but you kept giving them to me. They kept giving them the baby. They kept letting them let loose.
So does that apply to bartenders as well?
Yeah, that's why they be like, sir, you're cut off, buddy.
Yeah.
Nobody cut off his sperm. It's pretty easy to cut off. Just don't put your hand down there. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty simple.
Sir, keep your hands where I can see them.
Please.
Keep your hands up at all times.
Yeah, keep your hands where my eyes can see. Please. Well, man, speaking of babies and I guess being able to see them from all around, there are, we're talking about the whole adoption thing. Some women, they can't bear children for,
right,
a numerous number of reasons.
Right.
But with that being said, there's new technology out here that is helping with the infectious diseases and mutations that come with what's it called? IVF,
yeah.
In
vitro fertilization.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they inject the bean.
Yeah.
Jack and the Beanstalk style pregnancy, right? That's basically what it is. In a nutshell. Literally, in a nutshell.
They basically take the best sperm that they found and they inject it into the egg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, there is
Jack and the Beanstalk.
I mean, you plant something and something grows. It's the same concept. Something special grows, right? So, there's a story coming out of UK, okay? The UK is ahead of their time.
Yes.
The UK has created the first baby with DNA from 3 different people.
That's crazy.
3 different people.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
3 different people?
3 different people.
How is this baby gonna look?
It's saying it's gonna look normal. It's gonna be next to a perfect baby because it's basically like you're taking that third person. That third person is kind of like creating like a buffer for like the bad stuff. So whatever's bad left over, they go and get it out of the third person. So it's like, I'm good. You know what I mean? That's just street terms. Don't believe any of what I just said.
No, we're going to use these street terms. So you mean to tell me these chicks out here could go up here and say, yeah, he cute, but he a drug dealer. But let me get his mindset. He a nerd.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Ain't no way. How much you got to pay for this?
Man, I don't know. I don't know if there's a cost for it right now because they're still in that, that groundbreaking stage.
Bruh.
But the main reason for this is to help with the incurable diseases. Okay. But I know that down the line it's going to be used to create the more perfected designer babies.
Of course. You basically are trying to you're doing a super soldier.
Yeah.
It's basically what you're doing. You're trying to make a super baby.
Yes.
And you have 3 people involved.
Yes.
That is crazy. We already have it to where, scientists have figured out a way to pick out the sex of the baby.
Yeah.
Where you can, pick out you want a boy or a girl.
Oh, you can do that now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
John Legend did it. There's rumors that Beyonce and Jay-Z did it.
What?
Yeah, like a whole bunch of people have done it where they pick the sex of their baby. But now you have it to where you not only can pick the sex of your baby, but I want my baby to have this, this, and this.
So can I pick the sex of my baby and who I want my baby to have sex with? I'm just saying, since we're there.
So you mean to tell me you already going back to like the Renaissance where we're basically choosing our baby's spouse?
No. I didn't mean to pick the person. I mean, like, if I can pick if it's a boy or girl,
right?
I should be able to pick if it's gay or trans or Q or plus.
I mean,
right? Let's get designer with these babies.
I want a Coach baby with Michael Kors feeling and a Walmart attitude. They bougie, but they hood at the same time.
You said a Walmart attitude.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I want my baby to be, because with a Walmart attitude, you able to make stuff work when it gets down to the bottom.
That's the fact. But I ain't going to talk to you, though. Just get out of my way. I'm working on it, ain't it? That is a Walmart attitude.
Bro, why would you do that with 3 people? So you're, like you said, you're trying to figure out a way to make these people or make these babies just not be able to, get a common cold or get a flu.
Yeah, they want the perfectly healthy babies, man. Like no complications, especially the incurable diseases. Some babies are born with certain diseases and stigmatisms and illnesses that we can't get rid of.
Right.
So they're saying with this new form of treatment known as mitochondrial donation treatment, the third person, like I said, it kind of acts as a, an upgrade, so to speak. A little buffer. buffer for your baby?
That's still crazy, man. This says that most of humans have 20,000 genes coiled up in the nucleus of every cell in their body, but dotted around each nucleus are thousands of what'd you say?
Mitochondria.
What you said, mitochondria, with their own genes, and so they basically. This is crazy.
What I want to know
is crazy.
What happens in a custody battle? Like if we end up splitting, right, and we have this baby, right? What do we call the third person? Do we have to like bother them?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And what do they do? Do they get to choose which parent they want to deal with, or how does that?
Yes. Yes. If I was the third person, I'm going to every court date. I'm going to every court date. No. My baby's not living with him. He's living with her. However, my baby is entitled to his paycheck.
Wow.
I'm the buffer.
I like that.
I'm the buffer. It's basically like having a mediator or a counselor in between the two.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm that person. I'm the filter. I'm the filter.
Wow.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. The reason why your baby is smart is because of me. Because you, sir, were dumb. They got your looks. They got my brains.
I like it.
So, I mean, that's crazy, though. That would be a crazy custody battle, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
who pays child support?
Yeah. Who does? You split 3 ways? I'm kind of with that. You
kind of with that?
Yeah, break my child support
break it
down
up
a little more. Bring it down a little more. Yeah, go from that 50-50 to that 33.33333.
Yeah. Well, actually, it would still be 50-50 because you'd be split it with the other parent. Depending on who
the other one.
Depending on who the child stays with.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how they do it. Either way, it's going to be a little bit less money out of my pocket.
Yeah. Would you do it? Would you be the buffer?
Would I be the buffer? Sure. Yeah, I help somebody out.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd be the buffer.
So what would you want them? What would you buffer? Like, what would you want to implant of yourself?
First off, I'm dressing the baby. Straight like that. You got to call me daily from wherever you from. I don't care where you live. Hey, is this outfit okay? FaceTime me. What you got on my baby? You don't take that. That's where they got feathers coming off of it. Take it off. Take it off of her right now.
I know y'all live in West Virginia, but you ain't got to dress like you from West Virginia. Yeah, dog. You better take that baby. Take that off. I'm going to call your mama. My auntie.
That's my big one right there, though. Yeah.
You want to dress the baby.
I got to dress the baby. And what else? All the big major events, I got to be present. Prom. You know what I'm saying?
All the big major ones.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I skipped to the prom because we in prom season.
We are in prom season.
First walk.
Okay.
Yeah. First time they throw up, you better call me. What happened? What did he do? Did you feed him too much? Hey, I need to be there for all of that, man. First little, ballet recital or first football game, whatever it is. I'm in the stands.
So with
a third of the poster?
It's just gonna say go.
Yeah, you got to rip the tears on it. Yeah, that's it. He's a G.
Oh shoot! So do babies like this get now? Because this goes deep.
Yeah.
Pause. Does the baby get do they get the shots? Do they get the what's that called when you gotta get shots? Like
the jab, the vaccine,
the vaccines. Like, do you get the chicken pox? Because like if you already had the chicken pox vaccine, do your baby need it? Do they need the mumps? Do they need the measles? Do they need?
I think you still need to get all that stuff.
If you are COVID protected and you have the vaccine inside you, does the baby need the vaccine?
Yes,
it does.
I think so.
So you're gonna double up on it?
I mean, if that's the case, we wouldn't have needed any of the vaccines we've gotten over the years, flu vaccines and stuff like that. Right?
I mean, it depends on how old your parents are. Sometimes, our generation, we got all those vaccines and we have them afforded to us now. But, like my parents, they didn't have the mumps and measles, vaccine.
Yeah.
They had to live through that. They didn't have the chickenpox vaccine. They had to live through that. So
I got you. I see what you're saying now.
Do they get the vaccine?
I don't know. That's a good question, man.
I don't know either, man. That's a tricky situation, man. Very tricky situation. I wouldn't be a part of it.
I give it a shot.
You give it a shot?
I give it a shot. Cause it's like I can be there for the baby without being there for the baby. I can pick and choose my spots. I'm this is the 33% dad. Yeah, call the other number. Yeah, that's right. That's why I was listed third. All right, you too. Good night. Don't call me with that. No, call daddy number one. I'm the second one. I'm the buffer. I should not get any of the primary calls. None of that. No, I get the leftover.
You get the leftovers?
Yeah. Or if y'all having an issue, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the reinforcement. That's it. I love that role.
What did Daddy One say? Go to your room.
Yep.
That's you?
Yep.
I can't do it.
Daddy One was right.
Oh, snap, man.
Yeah,
Well, speaking of that, man, speaking of choosing your spots, man, have you, I mean, we frequent gas stations.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had a problem with somebody who's owed you money, right? Mm-hmm. You seen them, and you had to make the choice of confronting them about your money? Like, what's the most you've lent out?
Oh, you getting personal now.
Not to family member or anybody like that, like to a friend. Like, have you ever had any... Hold on, wait. Let me see. I had to make sure I wasn't one of those friends first. Have you ever called... Have you ever had somebody call you and be like, hey, B. Allen, bruh, like, I'm in a tough spot. Let me get like $550 plus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it back to you within a couple weeks. I'm gonna be at the bank in a couple weeks, trying to get this money up for you, but I just need it right now. I gotta,
Yeah, I've had certain things like that happen before.
Okay, all right.
But I'm like seeing them in the street and then like needing it. Nah.
Yeah, like you seen them, like they told you, all right, I give it back to you on the 20th, and it's like the 20th of the next month, and they still ain't paid you.
Yeah, that's black people for you. That's black people for you, because your white friends, they repay it with interest.
With interest.
Yeah.
You call them back, be like, I only loaned you $20. Here's $150.
Yeah, take it.
Take it.
And I don't need it back. Don't you even try to give it back. Yeah. Those are the friends I really need.
Hey, yeah, for real. For real. You loan a black person $20, they gonna pay you $15 and be like, I give you the other $5 next Friday.
Yeah, or they be like, man, for real, I don't even owe it to you, for real, because remember that time?
Right.
Remember that time you needed gas?
Because you was trying to get to the sperm bank.
Yeah. You had already been like 8 times, and I kept telling you, bro, you don't need to go to the sperm bank no more. And you was like, yo, I got to go. So I was like, all right, man, I'll take you over there. You remember that? Exactly. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, it be some of those situations, man. Some of those situations that happen, man. But it's a guy in Detroit who got locked in a Detroit gas station.
Oh, man.
Huh?
I saw this, but this dispute was not over no big amount of money.
I mean, how much was it? It had to be like at least $20. At least, $20 would start a fight.
No, in Detroit, it don't even take that much.
It don't,
Don't even take that much.
what we talking, 10?
Woo.
That's too much?
That's wealthy. $10 is wealthy. These people, this story stems over a $4 argument.
A who?
$4.
$4?
Yeah, like a 4 for 4.
Like a 4, I was just about to say, like a 4 for 4.
$4 argument, man.
$4 to, argue about this amount of money.
Man. So what happens apparently, according to the story,
Okay.
the gentleman who's alleged these crimes, the gentleman got in the altercation just verbally with the cashier about $4 worth of items.
$4. Okay.
Now, if I had to guess, I would say the argument was probably, if you want to use your card, it's a $5 minimum. And you're like, yo, I got $4, so you gonna mean to tell me I gotta get another $1 worth of things just to swipe my card?
Right.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
That's what you gotta do.
That's what I'm telling you. So,
What'd you say?
that's what I'm telling you. So, I think that's what went down, right? And the argument ensued, and they got the yelling and screaming and the cussing and all that. And, saying the next thing, one thing leads to another. And the clerk's like, you know what? I'm locking the doors. You ain't even going nowhere.
Right.
I don't know if he's waiting for the cops to show up or what.
Yeah, you're not finna walk out of here with my merchandise.
But here's the problem, though.
The $5 minimum.
The problem is...
What's the problem?
There's 3 other customers in the store. Who have nothing to do with this $4 transaction. Nothing.
So we just standing in line waiting to pay for our stuff.
Bystanders. Like, I got a milk, my man got oil, and she got paper towels. We're trying to go home. We all have 3 different things to do. I don't know what my man's doing with his $4. It ain't $5 worth. He needs to move or something. But anyway, what happens next is unspeakable.
Okay, what happens?
The clerk locks him in.
Okay.
Right? And the man says, look, if you don't unlock these doors, I'm going to shoot everybody in here.
Whoa.
My man drops the oil. The lady drops the paper towels.
Right.
What else is somebody else buying?
Some milk, I think it was.
The chocolate milk.
All that's on the floor.
That's all on the floor.
Yeah.
They all march up to the clerk like, yo, unlock the door. I think he means business. Right? Yo, it's messed up as it is. The clerk does not unlock the door.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, man. No, I got an appointment at the sperm bank. I got some kids I need to feed, man. Listen, my wife and her boyfriend, we trying to have a kid together. So I'm just in here buying some milk, trying to get my calcium up so I can have, some healthy sperm.
Your wife and her buffer?
My wife and her buffer.
What you call it?
Yeah.
Buff buffer.
The buff buffer.
Oh, wow.
He does not unlock the door?
He does not unlock the door.
So what happens?
Sometimes when people say things,
yeah,
you ought to believe what they're saying. You really do. You got to, especially in 2023.
Yeah.
If someone had told me that, you know what? I believe you, sir, and I'm going to do everything within my powers to make sure that you get out of here.
Doggone right.
Unscathed.
Doggone right.
But, unfortunately, that is not how this story ends. The clerk does not unlock the door.
Oh, my gosh.
And the man that has been locked inside the store over this $4 argument proceeds to point-blank range shoot all 3 of these customers in the store. Over $4.
He shoots the customers. What happens to the clerk?
Oh, the clerk?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the guy behind the bulletproof glass?
Yes. What happens to him?
What do you mean what happens to him? I am protected. He's good. He's good. That's the most messed up thing about it, yo. How do you go about locking us in the doors, locking us in your store, the entire time you're behind a bulletproof shield?
Why wouldn't you?
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, man, if that's my family, we better own every single gas station you have ever owned.
Yes.
Or about to own.
Yes. The
or
ones you
even,
about to open up.
Yeah, the ones you thought about owning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you working in them.
Yeah.
You working in all of them.
With no bulletproof glass.
You take all that bulletproof glass down.
All that down.
Matter of fact, encourage guns
yes.
to come into the store.
Matter of fact, there's a $10 minimum for using your card. I dare you to say something.
It's a $10 minimum. Yeah. Yo. But, no, man, unfortunately, one person out of this shooting did end up losing his life.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And the 2 other people were injured, thankfully, because it could have been a lot worse.
Yes. Definitely could have been a lot worse.
Imagine being in a store, just came to get a Red Bull and some Doritos.
That's it.
And, you know, you hear somebody yell. You always hear people yelling and arguing all the time.
You do.
You don't pay no mind. Usually you just mind your business.
Right.
But if you hear click.
Hey, put his on my tab.
Hey,
put his.
He got. What do you got?
Whatever he got.
You need something else?
Get whatever you want.
Oh, man.
Get it all. Get all of them. How many kids you got? 550? Get each one of them a bag of chips.
We're going to be here for a while.
We're going to be here for ring all of this up.
Ring it all up.
I don't care. I'm paying for it all, bro. You are not about to kill me.
So
over $4?
Yeah, so now the morality police is coming to play now because everyone is holding the clerk at fault.
They should.
For this innocent bystander being killed.
Yes.
But
they should.
There's another argument saying that, you know, the clerk was protecting his business. And it just so happened that these patrons were visiting his business at the time, but he was still protecting his business.
$4? $4.
We must protect this house. I don't know, man.
For $4?
$4 or $44. If it's $4 and I let 44 of you goons scam me out of $4, then how much is the $4 then? Exactly. So I gotta make an example out of you.
No. You're not making
get $5 next time.
You're not. You're not making an example out of him. You making an example out of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sorry. Thank you very much for your business. Do you go in their wallets while they laying on the ground and still pay for their items?
Wow, that too soon, man.
Huh?
Too soon, man.
I'm saying.
Too soon. The blood's not even dried out of the crime scene.
Hey, listen. We must protect this house. I got child support to pay. I got 550 kids. I'm saying, man.
Oh man. People have really lost their way, yo.
Absolutely, man.
Oh man.
Absolutely lost their way, man.
But, you know, when we really feel like we lost our way is when we do our stories in our favorite homeland of Florida.
Yeah.
Florida's always got something going on.
Florida should be a whole nother country.
Yeah.
Florida should not be connected to.
Really should.
Can we trade for like the Caribbean?
Like another country?
Yeah, like can we trade for Jamaica?
How would you do that? Like, how would you move that to there.
I mean, we would just. I mean, they could
keep it where it's at.
They can stay where they are, but they're no longer a part of the United States. Like, we just get Jamaica.
That's tough.
Or the Caribbean, the Caribbean is U.S. territory. Can we get like, what's another country?
Puerto Rico or something?
No, they're U.S. territory too.
Yeah.
Can we get something?
But they're not a state though, you know. Let's make Puerto Rico a state.
Let's make Puerto Rico a state.
Turn Florida into
a U.S. territory. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Can we get that? Because Florida's on some other stuff, man.
Listen, man. There's a Florida woman. Well, first off, let me ask you this, man. Have you ever try to wash some evidence away? Any kind of evidence at all?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
You never try to, wipe no chocolate off. You know, you might have been eating a candy you shouldn't have been eating, or, maybe spilt a little something on yourself, midnight snack, coming home, stopped and got a little fast food. Oh, there's ketchup. Lipstick. No, not ringing it.
It is a $5 minimum.
Stupid. Well, I'm asking that because there's a Florida mom.
Okay.
All right, who's in a little bit of hot water for what she did with some hot water. When you wash your kids' clothes, you really ought to check the pockets. Sometimes you gotta flip them inside out.
Yeah, you do.
Kids just leave all types of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
They don't care. They don't be paying no attention.
They don't.
They just, half the time the drawers are still on the jeans.
Already attached to it.
The socks. Their whole outfit is just one piece. You know what I mean? And it's like they just rip it off like an exoskeleton.
All in one time.
And just toss it in the laundry, man. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they do it. They're like, what animal is that does that? What is it, an iguana?
A snake, a iguana.
Yeah.
All those reptiles. They shed.
Reptilian children.
Yeah. That's how that feels.
That's how that relates back to Florida. Reptiles. There we go. So... Yeah, man. So there's this lady in Florida who was assisting her son with washing his clothes.
Okay.
And had some deep stains in there. She was trying to get out, vigorously getting these stains out. I think she was even hand washing it a little bit. These stains were like deep burgundy, deep purple. Deep reddish.
Just sounds very accomplished-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Deep,
all right.
Deep blood stains.
So she was at the gas station as well.
She was at the gas station as well.
Okay.
So there were blood stains in this young man's jeans, and she was trying to wash them off, And it was determined that blood was evidence for a bigger crime.
He was the shooter at the gas station.
Nope.
Nope.
That would have been an even lesser crime for what he really did.
Wow.
Yeah. Mr. Smith. I'm sorry. Yeah. Tristan Bailey was slain at the age of 13 by Mr. Aiden Fucci.
Wow.
Aiden Fucci. And Aiden Fucci at the time was... I'm not sure how old he was. I want to say he was around the same age. Yeah, all right. Fucci was 14 when he committed the murder.
14?
Yeah, so it was 14 on 13 crime. It's the teen on teen crime.
Wow.
Yeah, but what's more disturbing is the details of the story.
Okay.
The young man stabbed this girl.
Okay.
Right? And we've talked about stabbing before.
We have.
I've made it on record to let you know you only have to stab me one time. Not even that. Matter of fact, the blade can just You can just nick me.
Just show me the knife.
That's true too. Threaten me with a knife.
Right.
Tell me you have one. You don't have to show it. No. I'm good.
I pay for whatever you got.
This young man stabbed this girl at 13 114 times.
Bro. Ain't no way.
There is 114 different entrances and exits to the body by the same blunt object.
Bruh, that is...
A knife.
A who?
A knife.
A knife.
Yeah.
There is a lot of space on the human body.
Yeah.
But 114 times? You're not just like blind in a blind rage and just stabbing. Like you're really saying like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you
have to be looking at what you're doing
yes!
and everything, damn near.
Yes.
Unless he just like, just in a fit of rage and just went nuts.
Bruh, there's literally, what is there, like 106 bones in the body?
Yeah.
You stabbed this person 114 times.
Yeah. Going in.
What?
What at 14 makes you that upset that a 13-year-old could do to you?
No, Mom, I don't want another brother. I don't care if there's a buffer involved. No. It's the only thing I can think of, man. Like, you're 14. What do you have that is really that pressing that would cause you to snap and stab a person 104? What were you doing at 14? What were you worried about? What were you worried about at 14?
I don't think I was worried about anything. I was just going to school, worried about grades.
You know,
that was it.
You know what I was worried about?
What?
Making sure I got to driver's ed.
Ooh, okay. You smart.
Because I wanted to get my license.
Right.
You know, I had older brothers and sisters, so I seen them driving by themselves. And, by 14, I know how to drive, but I can't legally drive. So they're letting me drive and, test and stuff like that. So, yeah, my whole thing was independence.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I want to be able to go out by myself without having somebody drop me off.
I like that.
That's the only thing I was worried about.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about no kids, no marriage, no $4 7-Eleven run, nothing.
Does this sound like you? Well, here at Buffer.com, we've got an amazing opportunity where you too could live that kind of lavish lifestyle and still have a baby. Just donate 33% of your sperm. Donate 33% of your sperm, and the rest is on us. We'll take care of it from there.
Look, Mom, I made it.
Hey, look. We want to thank y'all for coming out to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
and it ain't what you think.
This has been episode 116. Yeah. Make sure you check us out on all our social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, website churchparkinglotpodcast.com, and our sole sponsor, shopnewclothes.com. Special bank section just opened. You open up the vault and you get to pick what little sperm you want, and then you pick the egg and you drop it out the sky, and it kind of just connect. Just go on there. It's a doozy. It's on the site. I promise. But look, man, for the Church Parking Lot Podcast, this is B. Allen.
I'm changing ball.
He is changing ball, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.